Of everything.
What's going on, guys? Ryler from Ryler Games here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a what should you buy video, where I go through some of the items on sale today for this week's vendor reset and my recommendations for what you should buy. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. Okay, so in the special blueprints vendor this week, we've got a lightweight M4 blueprint. I recommend picking this up if you don't have one already. We've got surplus SVD. I also recommend picking this up. I'll be picking one of these up as soon as I get the Phoenix credits. Stamina vest. So there's a couple of stamina vests on sale in some of the vendors at the moment. I think you'd be better off rolling your own, because then you can make sure that all the attributes match up nicely. And that's it. Alright guys, special equipment vendor at the boo, or the hub. Let's see what we've got today. So we've got the standard Liberator, Pacan, Custody, MP7, nothing too special there. Nothing special, so the weapons aren't that great in here. Spec Ops mask, so we've got a Tenacious mask if anyone's looking for one of those. A little bit low on the armor roll, but it's not a bad filler if you need it. Striker mask, a little bit garbage, the armor's too low. Mask of the Nomad. If you're looking for a Nomad mask, this is probably the one to pick up. Burn resistance and the fire arms there. I'd probably roll enemy armor damage off for health, or you can leave it on and re-roll the firearm stat. Completely up to you. Alpha Bridge mask, if you're looking for a filler, this is quite nice. Got the health on kill, burn resistance, and electronics, but you can roll the electronics as stamina or firearms. Defense mask, you can pick this up again if you need a filler. A little bit low on the armor roll, but it's not too much of a bad piece, to be fair. Moving on, the final measure. So I recommend picking up this. You got rolled into stamina, 5% enemy armor damage, 4% all resistance, and 51% ammo capacity. This is quite a nice piece to pick up here. Deadeye chest piece if you're looking to pick one of these up. Not the greatest talents for health, for skill haste, and ammo capacity, and a little bit of a higher roll, but the armor is almost there. So yes, if you're looking for a filler, pick this up as well. Reclaimer pack. So armor is a little bit low, but if anyone's looking for a Reclaimer pack filler piece, this is the one to get. You can re-roll the main stat if you need to, keep crit hit damage and ammo capacity, or you can keep the electronics and roll skill power if you're running a skill power build there. Sentry's knees, so the armor's quite high on these. I don't think they're short by much. Very high main stat roll and the main attribute of health there, so I would probably roll damage to elites if you're not a PvE player, and put burn resistance on, and these would serve you very, very well. Very high main roll stat there. Predator mark knee pads, so again, it's a very high main roll stat, although it's rolled into electronics. We've got the health, burn resistance, disruptive resistance, and increased kill XP. I'd probably roll these for firearms or stamina, probably firearms. Some fire crest knee pads if you fancy picking those up. Nothing too fancy there, about 120 short of main armor as well. Tactician's holster, so if you're looking for a filler piece on the Tactician's holster, I would probably pick this up as well. Very high electronics roll, the firearms and stamina roll are pretty low, but you've got the skill haste there, so you can roll one of those. And you've got 249 firearms and 3% skill haste there. So that's it for the special equipment vendor. Okay guys, so we're here at Autumn's Hope gear vendor, and in here today we have a nice sturdy holster. If you're looking for a sturdy holster, the main stats are quite high. It's got reload speed on there, and sturdy is increase armor by 15% when staying more than 4 seconds in the same cover. The armor roll is relatively low, but if you're looking for a filler piece, this is probably the one to grab. So at Camp Hudson weapons vendor, and in here we've got a black market SAS G12S. The stagger is pretty high, not the highest that I've seen. The base damage, I'd say that's pretty low, but the talents swift, vicious and brutal. If you don't have a black market SAS G, then I'd probably recommend picking this one up. I would probably roll away vicious for deadly, or possibly responsive. Again, it's completely up to you and your playstyle. So here at the gear vendor medicine stand, and in here today we have a very nice rapid chest piece. So rapid decreases cooldown by healing skills by 15%. It's got 1268 firearms, which is very nice. 1923 armor, which is not much shy of the max armor. We have major attributes of all resistance, health and kill, increased kill XP. I would probably roll away increased kill XP for ammo capacity, but that's just me. You could roll away health and kill for health and keep the increased kill XP. Again, it's just completely up to you and how you guys play this game. So West 53rd Street Dark Zone checkpoint, and in here we've got a rehabilitated mask, which heals you for 2% every second during status effects. It's got a high armor roll of 948 and a high stamina roll of 1255. Got enemy armor damage, blind death resistance, so I'd probably roll away the enemy armor damage for health or skill power. Here at East 40th Dark Zone checkpoint, and in here we've got a very nice M870, 347.5% stagger, 162 base damage. It's pretty high. We've got deadly and swift and talented, so I'd probably roll talented away for brutal or responsive. It depends on your playstyle, but this is a very nice M870, so I'd pick these up. Shotguns are still kind of a meta, guys, so just remember that. Okay guys, so we're here at the Dark Zone East 31st Dark Zone checkpoint vendor, and in here we've got a very nice prototype performance mod. It's got 4% Seeker Mine damage, so if you're running one of those aid Seeker Mine builds, then I recommend picking up this. So we're at the DZ02 Dark Zone gear fender inside the DZ, and in here we have a very nice Reckless chest piece. It's got 1885 armor, so it could be a little bit high, but it does have 1255 stamina, and Reckless increases damage by 8% and increases incoming damage by 10%. So if you're looking to output some more damage but take more damage, then you need to come and pick this up. It's got health and kill, enemy armor damage and ammo capacity, so I'd probably roll away enemy armor damage for health. We also have some very nice prosperous knee pads here. All resistance, increased kill XP, burn resistance and bleed resistance. In fact, these would probably be considered god roll if the armor was just a little bit higher, but if you're looking for a farming set of knee pads, then pick these up. Right guys, so DZ06 vendor today has for us some nice items. So we've got a backpack of the Nomad, quite high electronics roll, but it's got stability and ammo capacity, so I would probably roll the electronics for firearms or stamina. Nomad's very good for solo builds, and we also have some nice high armor rolled Banshee knee pads. It's got 1246 stamina, skill power, shock resistance, disrupt resistance, and bleed death resistance. So maybe roll skill power for health, or leave a skill power and roll stamina for firearms. It's completely up to you. Okay, last but not least guys, DZ08 Dark Zone Special Vendor, and we've got 3 items in here. So to start with, we've got the defense vest. So if you're looking to get a defense vest for a defense build, then I recommend picking up this. You can roll increased kill XP for ammo capacity, or you can re-roll the main stat. I would probably re-roll the main stat for firearms and keep the increased kill XP, but that's just me. Deadeye positioning braces, so these are nice. 1625 armor, 1237 stamina, exotic damage resilience, increased kill XP, burn resistance, and shock resistance. So maybe roll the exotic damage resilience for health if you fancied, keeping the increased kill XP. Or you can roll increased kill XP for bleed resistance. Again, it's completely up to you and how it fits your build. And the last item in here, the Striker's holster. So 854 armor, could be a little bit higher, but the main rolls are quite high. 1259 firearms, 1221 stamina, and 1144 electronics. Now the health is quite high on there, so I'd roll the electronics and get like 1272 electronics. Or if you're not too bothered about electronics, you could re-roll the stamina and try and get 50 more on there. So that concludes today's video guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.